with the second part of our video of the lesson Plants, Forms and Functions. Hope you remember that last time we had studied about the characteristics of flowering plants and the parts of the plants. Today we are going to study the parts of the plants in detail. Let's begin with the root system. The root system's characteristics are as follows. They are found underground, they grow towards the soil and water, they grow away from the sunlight, and they are usually having no nodes and internodes, and they are not green in color. Remember, they have got many branches which are known as the lateral branches, and these lateral branches are of two types, the secondary and the tertiary. The roots are of two types, that is, first one is the taproot system. The speciality of the taproot system is it has a main primary root or the true root in the center, which is divided into further secondary roots and the tertiary roots, and is mostly found in the dicots. The fibrous root. Fibrous root looks just like a brush. It has no primary root, or even if it does have it, the primary root is short-lived, and this type of fibrous root is found mostly in the dicotyledonous plants. The functions of the root system. The first function being anchoring, and it's the most important function. Anchoring means it gives a firm support to the plant in the soil and doesn't allow the plant to fall off. That is known as anchoring. The second one, also another important function, is the absorption. The roots are known for absorbing the water and the mineral salts from the soil, and they conduct it towards the upper parts of the plant. Preventing soil erosion. They hold the soil so tightly that they do not allow the soil to flow away with the rainwater, or to be washed away, or to be blown away by the wind. The modifications of roots are, first of all, for the storage of food. For the storage of food, we have seen carrot and radish. They are the roots which become accumulated. They accumulate the food inside them. The food is manufactured by the leaves, passed on to the roots, and is stored in the form of these fat tube-like structures, that is the carrot, radish, beetroot, turnip, etc. And we use them as food. The support. There are some special type of roots which are known for supporting the plant. Extra support. Stilt roots. Stilt roots are found in the bamboo tree and in the bamboo plant, because the bamboo plant is long and straight, and to provide it extra support, the adventitious roots from the sides arise, and they again reach from the nodes and from the nodes, and they reach the soil and provide the extra support to the plant. The prop roots are found in banyan tree. In Hindi we call it as bargal, and these roots, prop roots, are hanging from the branches to support the heavy branches, and they reach down to the soil and hold the branches firmly. The next type of commonly found roots are the climbing roots. We have seen them very commonly in the money plant. They are adhesive, they stick to the wall or to any support, and they provide a support for the climbing of the money plant. We are going to do some activities. Orally, I will explain to you. If you get a chance to visit a garden, or in your own garden, if you have a mustard plant, you try and pluck it out, and you will please wash it, and then you just observe its roots. These roots you will find have a main central primary root, because it is the taproot. And if you pluck some plants of the grass family, you will see that they have got brush-like roots which are arising directly from the stem. That is the cluster of roots called fibrous roots. The next activity is about the anchorage. For the anchoring, you will find this in the gram seeds. You can take the example. You can sow some gram seeds, chana, in your house only, in some bowl. After a week, when the plant seedlings have just come out, try to pluck out one seedling. You will find that it takes very less time to come out of the soil easily. But as the plant grows, after a week or two, if you will try to pluck another plant from the same pot, you will find it takes a longer time. They are stronger enough and they take longer time. It shows that as the plant grows, the roots become stronger. And then the next activity is about the absorption. For this, we can take a carrot and then you can soak it, put it inside a glass of red colored water overnight. The next morning, if you will cut it horizontally, you will find inside it some red colored tubes arising. It shows that it was absorbing, it has absorbed the red water from the glass. That is the function of roots. The last activity about the functions of roots is binding. You can take a tray and fill some soil inside it and sow some gram seeds in it. And after 2 weeks, when the gram seedlings have grown up big enough, about a few centimeters, you can put it under a tap of running water and put it in a tilted position. You will see that no mud flows off with the running water. But if you take a tray full of loose mud or soil and you put it under the tap, you will find a lot of soil is being washed away. This is because the roots of the plants are holding the soil tightly and they are binding them together, rather than the tray in which no plants are there. The soil is loose enough to flow away with the water. Here are the characteristics of the shoot system. It grows towards the sunlight because it has to provide sunlight to the leaves for photosynthesis, and it has got nodes and internodes. In the diagram, in the first part of the diagram, I have drawn the diagram of the flowering plant. In that, it is clearly shown where are the nodes and the internodes. The stem bears the plant parts like branches, leaves, etc. It gives rise to the new branches by means of auxiliary bud. It connects to the root so that it can conduct the minerals and the water from the roots to the plant parts. Now we come to the functions of the stem. Functions are, it provides support to the branches, to the leaves, flowers, fruits, etc. And conducts, second function, conducts the minerals and water from the soil to the plant parts and the food manufactured by the leaves to the roots. The modifications of stem are as follows. First one is for the manufacture of food. Manufacture of food in the stem. You will say that, ma'am, you have taught us that the leaves prepare food. But there is a special type of stem that is in cactus. It has got no leaves, children. So the cactus is green in color because it has chlorophyll and does the function of a leaf and manufactures the food. Now this food is stored inside the stem also, as in case of potato. Even cactus stores the food in it. The potato also stores. But the speciality of some of the stem are that they are underground modified stem. The first example is tuber, and the tuber is a rounded, irregularly rounded structure, potato, and it has got certain eyes on it from which it gives birth to the new plant. You must have seen that during the rainy season, the eyes start getting sprouts. That is, the new plant can be formed. If you put it inside the soil, it will grow into a new plant. The corm. Corm is a irregularly rounded condensed structure, and its example is gladioli, and is also covered by the scaly leaves. The rhizome. The rhizome is very irregular, covered with scaly leaves, stores food inside it. Example is ginger. You have seen it. Then you have also seen bulb. You will see bulb we don't eat. Yes, but we do eat the underground modified stem. Example bulb. The bulb's example is onion, garlic, etc. They are very fleshy leaves are there which overlap each other and form a disc-like structure and are covered by the scaly leaves. The next example of the functions or the modifications of stem is support. For support, it has got some spring-like structures called tendrils arising from the weak and soft stems of certain plants. For example, a grape vine. Grape climber is known as a grapevine, V-I-N-E, not W-I-N-E. And it has got these spring-like structures which twine around the support to let the plant climb because it has the weak stem. For protection, certain plants like bougainvillea and lemon and rose have got thorns to protect them from the grazing animals.